Welcome back, folks, to Final Fantasy World Division. So, let's put full screen because reasons. Today we're gonna take a look-see at Schuzelt. Now, Schuzelt is, like Oldoa, another soldier. This time he has Knight and the Ranger sub-job. His Trustmaster is a two-handed sword, which grants Doom on a normal attack. It's nothing fancy. And besides, you shouldn't use this. You shouldn't use the Glacial Crown or Crown, whatever it is. The one that with the defense piercing penetration. Aside from that, let's take a look at his stats. He's got 55 agility, 800 attack, 3k HP. Pretty much not a great start to it. Now, they set abilities, yes. So the way you build this dude is, first of all, let's take a look at what his EX job brings to the table. We have an enhancement to the Grim Reaper. Chance of inflicting chance of inflicting disable on target for 3/3, which is, you know, exactly what I just said now. Yawn. Very situational. Doom and disable if the enemy is not vulnerable to it. You just don't use it. So status, the way Gumi handles status inflicting abilities is, let's just say, not ideal. It's very targeted, so you can use specific abilities, but that sadly takes out 95% of the characters in this game, for each event, obviously. We have an Azar form enhancement. Now we get some nullifying paralysis, stop, and doom, which I couldn't give a shit about on a DPS. We have consume own HP to raise own defense piercing rate. That this is kinda good because of the defense piercing rate. Then deals damage medium to targets within range, and chance of inflicting this out is okay, situational, maybe good at PvP. And this is an AoE as always. Okay. So let's take a look see at, well, I'm not gonna go through the soldiers' abilities. We all know them. We've seen them yesterday. Now, interestingly enough, he has the Ranger sub-job with Sharpshoot, Supercharge, Mega Charge, all these things that you can attack from range, which is not bad. He also has the Knight sub-job. If you want to go up close and personal, you can deal some weird damage right here. Don't bother with this Chew and Power Break. So I personally don't like the Knight's abilities. I think the Knight's abilities are kinda bad, because if you don't kill the target, yes, you lower magic, you're still gonna die anyway, so what's the point? So I'm gonna go with Ranger. The Soldier sub-job sadly doesn't offer anything interesting. The Azar spin is more like kill me while I try to kill you. Hard Slash is medium damage, too close for comfort, and Paralyzing Edge is small damage. Guaranteed hit, which is not that bad, and chance of inflicting paralysis, but the guaranteed hit is basically only useful when you face evasive opponents. As for the reaction, obviously Reflex is the best choice here because you have Sword Guard and Counter Slash. But I'd rather take the chance of avoiding all damage, which is probably gonna one-hit KO me in PvP. We're mostly gonna look at this from a PvE standpoint. So I still rather not take any damage than take damage or reduce damage or even deal damage. Okay. Support, we have Focus, we have significant reduced activation time and raise missile attack, and Self-Sacrifice, which is significantly raised attack and lowers all attack resistance. He also has Knight Lore, Ranger Lore, and Divine Protection. Ranger Lore increase your range and accuracy rate. Knight's Lore raise max HP and slash resistance piercing rate. Now this is interesting, very interesting if you're going for a slashing build. You can remove something else, but if you're not going, obviously, if you're not going Ranger sub-job, you can switch Focus with the other ability, the slash piercing rate. So let's just go and keep it on a range. The reason I'm keeping it with a Ranger is because the soldier abilities are not that great. Okay, we can use this one, 29 AP. We can use Doom Sight for reasons and the Zar Soul. I mean, we can use this. Okay, we have no problem using this one. But using range attacks could be very good, because look at that, he has got Mega Charge, Super Charge, all these things. Actually, you know what? For the sake of this video, let's go with let's see, I could go with a Knight sub-job. Let's just keep that in mind and switch to Knight lore. I'm just gonna showcase Schuzelt with his own standard thing. Okay, I still think the Ranger sub-job is interesting to play with. So obviously we're gonna go into a far play. I'm gonna go into events. I'm gonna pick a random EX quest. You. Yes, you. Yeah. With that. Okay, let's go into the lightning team. Okay, who can we substitute? Okay, we have no slashing. So this is gonna be a problem. We can remove Learte, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna make good use of her. So we're just gonna slot in Schuzelt now. There you go. Welcome to the team, Schuzelt. Here your sword. This is the Glacial Crown +5, which you should get. Or you should have gotten. I don't know if it's still there. Obviously you cannot get the unique limited additional abilities, but you can get this slash attack resistance piercing rate up, which is always good. Alright, that's one. Tidus necklace is okay. We need to get... How about we get the Oldo as a prawn? Yeah, but the agility is only raised by 6. It could be a problem, but that's okay. Let's give him this one. Okay, as for as for espers, we have the Aigaion, or we can go with Odin. Odin is okay. So range, no, we need some kind of slashing. Now the best card would be this one, Steel Plated Destruction Aigaion. Slash attack up, accuracy up, max HP, and slash attack resistance piercing rate up, and slash attack up 20. A great card. The attack up from Ramada's Vision card is also a nice addition. If you don't have this one, use something else. His own Vision card, Vow of Love, increased attack, also gives him some enmity, which you don't want, but it is there if you need that. So anything else we might want to take a look at? No. Now keep in mind that this is not a slash focus element, okay, I'm using right now. My team is not focused on slashing, as you can see. It would be best if I had, like, what is this thing? All element attack. Can't you just use something else? Yeah, like this one. Nah, that one is fine. Do I want anything else? No. Everything is cool as it is. Let's go. It doesn't need armor because it's probably gonna die immediately. Such is the destiny of melee units. Unless they are really chunky, don't bother too much with defense. I'd rather have a DPS to DPS than a DPS try to survive. Oh, this one is bad. This is a difficult battle. I don't know if I will be able to, you know, do anything. Okay, let's go with some buffs first. Crimson Resistance. It's an elegant assist, I have no doubt about that. You go down there. Maracuja, whatever that thing is. I will pardon your intrusion after you buff yourself. Nice, we got some restoration. Let's go with the Trinity Master first. That's right. You guys come, please. Come towards me, please. Ouch. That's a weird attack. Anyway. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have you. You can drop a Dragon Dive and kill the zombie. And you are going to use... Ooh, gee. Bro, that's a little bit overkill, don't you think? Actually, that's actually a good idea, because the zombie just regens. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be bad if I do that. If I do that, everybody's gonna attack me. I can jamming trust this guy. Will I ever be able to reach the battlefield with Schuzelt? That is also part of the problem. Okay, let's see. Well, let's go with the Zard Soul. Actually, I want you to go right here. No, I want you to go down that. There you go. Let's go with the Summon Zard Soul. There you go. Okie dokie. Shifting Strike takes care of enemies. Okay, can you guys not kill everyone? I don't think he's... Will you survive, Schuzelt? I don't know. Okay, let's keep on going. The Spelling Jump takes care of that. I don't know why you don't attack the dragon, but sure. Okay. Let's keep on going. Sure, I guess. And I think you can pretty much see the issue we have here, right? I don't need to tell you. That we do not... it doesn't move fast enough to get to the battlefield and do things. Alright, so we have Pressure Hazard, does 6.9k. I wanna wonder, can I... Like... Yeah, the damage is not bad. His problem is getting into the meat of the battle. Okay, that's his problem. So I can do a Pressure Hazard, no problem there. And take care of this guy. Take some damage. Alright, so that's not a big issue. His major problem, other than surviving, but I assume you probably have a tank. See how Alim moves quickly and gets every enemy? She's a mega rare unit, by the way. So she gets the chance of actually dealing damage while... Yeah, you can do your Atomic Flare, sure. While Schuzelt really doesn't have anything. I'm still trying to move Schuzelt, but it deals a lot of damage, I have to say. So we can now drop an Hazard Break. So Hazard Break instantly kill, 8.4k damage, absolutely monstrous damage. We do have a Pressure Hazard, a Doom Sight that doesn't reach them. Drain Force is for healing. We also have Power Break, Speed Break, and Arm Break. Okay, good stuff here. Good stuff. Let's go with an Hazard Break. Look at that. Boom. So Schuzelt seems to be dealing a lot of damage. Or maybe it's just... And he has Reflex, so he can avoid stuff. Sometimes. So let's keep going. We now have Double Leg Breaker. Okay, keep chaining. Oh, you remove one buff, you son of a bitch. Okay, do whatever you want. Now it's your turn. Would you like to drop like Mediaran on Schuzelt? Yeah. No, it's fine. Just drop Judgment Bolt. So again, we didn't get much of a choice, much of a showcase when it comes to Schuzelt. So I would like to have Schuzelt and this enemy. Okay. Schuzelt, listen, buddy. Buddy. Arm Break, 10k damage. Now this is great. Look, this guy is probably weak to slashing. No, he actually has a 25% resistance to slashing. Guys, 25% resistance to slashing Oh, he's also 50% vulnerable to lightning. Probably something I just lobbed at him. Oh, Ramu, that's right. So that explains the super damage. Drain force for 2.8k, so if you want to... Oh, you can use a Doom Sight for 10k damage. So not a bad unit, but I would say it's imperative that you position him close to the fight, you know, that way, because it doesn't seem like he's very agile, you know what I mean? Yes, I could improve his agility a little bit, I suppose. How much do you have? Yeah, he has 83. I could give him the bells. The bells should take him to 90. So if I give him the bells, he should be a little bit better, and he should move faster, so that could solve the issue. So I would say belts are kind of mandatory. I can also give him this one, the Saga Gauntlet. It goes to 88. Still, he's got a little bit of a low end on agility. Like Alim has 101 with bells, so it's like 10 more. So yeah, I would be a little bit careful. He is a little bit slow, so maybe you can pair him up with someone who boosts agility, if there is such a thing. But otherwise, I still think he's a good unit. I still think you should try him out. He is a mega rare unit. You should be able to get him by pulling on limited units and step up banners. You can get the spheres and the shards to max him out. Now obviously we have a problem here, which is lightning is a very contested pool, so there are many units, and you might have a difficulty trying to find a place for this guy in your team. Now, obviously you can use him for selection quests, which is the beauty of mega rare units, so that's also a thing. Overall, I am surprised positively. I know I could perform better if I gave him the bells, so I will keep that in mind. Yeah, the damage is not that bad. His problem though, yeah, is the fact that he's a little bit too squishy. Maybe I should not give him the Tidus necklace, maybe, but it gives 300 HP. I could give this one, right? Yeah, it gives like 200 HP, so 6.7k. I don't know. I mean, Alim is a Dragoon and she has 7.5. Just saying, just saying. He definitely has a lot of attack, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, Sirma is a red mage and she has less HPs. That's understandable. She's a red mage, but she has a bucket load more agility. As for Lisette, she has 80 agility. Not that great, Lisette. What's going on here? Lisette is very slow. Let's also keep in mind that she has Lamia as Esper. Not the best, probably. And he has Odin, which gives him like a big chunk of agility, like 8 more agility. So Lisette is probably faster than Schuzelt. I don't know. It's a tough choice for sure. If only he was not of the lightning element, but that gives him access to this one, so you can make a good team. Now, this could be a good idea because Lisette here has also the Nightblade, and the Nightblade has a lot of slashing attacks, so you can use them in combo and forgo her striking capabilities. You can give her maybe a slashing Esper, like Aigayanon, for instance. You can give it to her, and you can pair her up with Schuzelt, 2 free-to-play. I mean, Schuzelt is not free-to-play, but 1 free-to-play unit with another mega rare unit. You can get a combo there, and maybe go for a slashing focus team. Yeah, that's anyway Schuzelt. Yes, keep in mind it could be a little more competitive if he had the bells. But when it comes to damage, I am very surprised by his damage. He's dealing a lot of damage compared to my other team members, but a little bit reduced in effectiveness due to the low agility score. And he needed some healing because, well, he could get some healing, but you were wasting a DPS turn to heal up with Drain Force when you can use a red mage to actually heal your DPS. So that's also something else to keep in mind. Overall, I'd give him a good solid 7 out of 10. Just for the fact that while he looked like a 6 out of 10 with this Oldoa prone, I think with the bells he would have performed a little bit better and be more present in the battlefield, which is what you want from your characters. You want them to be present, you want to feel their presence in the battlefield. If you cannot feel your characters in the battlefield, it means they're not working, they're not pulling their weight. So with bells he probably could pull his own weight, and she could still pull her weight with something else that gives agility. But anyway, I'm digressing. So thank you for watching. This was Schuzelt, and stay tuned for who's next, by the way. I kind of forgot who I was raising. So Nivlu is still coming up. Lorenzo is still coming up. Sakura is still coming up somewhere there. We have Mary Fluke. Okay, we also have Mary Fluke coming up. Oh, right, I'm stupid. I need to look into my formation and see the next one. Anytime now, game. In the EXP team, we have, yeah, Mary Fluke, Lorenzo, and Nivlu, and Sakura coming up. Yeah. So I'm gonna set these guys into background repeat for experience, and yeah, probably Nivlu is gonna be the next one, followed by Mary Fluke, and then Lorenzo and Sakura, or the other way around, whatever the case. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.